Welcome to I Mean, I'm just saying, we're keeping it real. Entertainment, politics, yeah, we got the deal. Hot topics, life advice, we go deep and raw. Candid conversations, no filters, no flaw. Indie films, current events, always fresh and bold. Words of encouragement, here's the story we told. So sit back, relax, we're real, we're true. This is I Mean, I'm just saying, we're bringing it to you, huh? Tune in, get ready, we're always on top. I mean, I'm just saying, let's go.
The views and opinions expressed on I Mean, I'm just saying, by the host or host do not necessarily state or reflect those of the channel. Furthermore, the views and the opinions on topics and segments by the host or host are those of their own.
Hey y'all, hey, and welcome to another episode of I Mean, I'm Just Saying. We are powered by I Am Corte Entertainment. I'm your girl, Latoya B.
Mia F. Baby.
And y'all know it's me. I am Corte.
All right, y'all. We are back. We are back. We are back. Okay. This is my Sabrina her. Don't worry about it. Okay.
Who is Sabrina?
Okay, black guy.
Huh?
Who is Sabrina?
What'd you say?
I was like, okay, black hair. Who this?
That was the character over the weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Yes. And so yeah, I'm just now sharing that thing went so fast. I'm like, wait.
I'm working on a new intro for us, so just give me a minute or two. I have a new intro ready for us.
And I know you will, but like here in 2 seconds. All right, y'all, family. So before we get started, y'all know we're going to jump into some good conversation, all right? We're going to entertain you, and we've got to hit on several other topics. But before we do, we encourage you to share this live. Now, before we get started, I'm going to jump in and tap in with my co-host just to see how they doing, how they feeling. Y'all good? Y'all straight? How y'all feeling?
I'm wonderful.
Corte?
I mean, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm wonderful. I got my good old wine, of course. You can't see it. Got my good
There
wine.
you go.
It's the clapback wine, of course. So yeah, I've been good. A lot of good things been going on. So yeah, and it's actually called clapback. So yeah,
That's the name of the wine?
it's a wine. It's called clapback. I would show the bottle, but they don't sponsor us. So yeah.
We might need to holler at them.
Okay.
I'm okay. I did a thing this past weekend. So I made a choice. Of course, you guys already know, and that I have been going to one community. My good sister Toya goes with me sometimes. My good sis Toya goes with me sometimes, and so yeah, I made a decision this past weekend to officially become part of the One Community family. Yeah, that's me. Shout out to Dr. Conway and Pastor Baxter for allowing me. Yeah, so shout out to them for allowing me to be a part of their family. And yeah, another quick shout out. Yesterday was my best friend's birthday. She has entered the 40 club. Yeah. And she had the time of her life. I didn't bring the picture, unfortunately. And tomorrow will be my cousin's birthday, which is another one of my best friends. She's always a part of the family, LaShara. She'll be entering the 40 club. So yeah, shout out to them. They have officially entered the 40 club, and next Wednesday, there she is. Tomorrow she'll be entering the 40 club. And next Wednesday, I will officially be a part of that 40 club. So yeah.
Your birthday is on a Wednesday on a show night.
Wednesday,
Oh,
I
okay.
will. We might need to come together in person because, I will be a part of the 40 Club next Wednesday. So that's what I did.
Okay.
Oh,
Um,
What about you? What did you do?
over the weekend, I did some filming.
is that
We
better?
started production on. Oh, excuse me. We started production on a new movie called "When Money Ain't Enough."
Oh,
Yeah, we started production. Of course, here's some shots. Of course, y'all see me over there in my newspaper print getting to work. He got some shots from us.
Yeah.
I'm sharing some exclusives. So yeah.
okay.
So yeah. And then of course, I got my right hand man with me, Mister. Of course, he's the first AD on this project. And then and then we got Tariel up in there. So yeah, y'all can see there's a prison scene. So yeah. That was my weekend. I've been filming all weekend. So yeah, that's about it. What about you, Toy? What did you do?
Ooh.
Okay. So I don't know why. I guess because I'm behind this white wall. I don't know. And I'm looking real yellow. I don't know. But I mean, not yellow. I'm matching the wall. So I know y'all was tired of me saying, get your tickets. Well, guess what? The show went down this past weekend. Never would have made it without you. Shout out to Darius Mays for that amazing production. You see it. Your girl gracing the stage as Sabrina. Yes. Oh, okay. Come on, facial expressions. Yes. Straight like that. Yes. Yes. So I was doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? Little 1, 2, little 2. Shout out to this amazing cast and the band and the backup singers. Yeah, so we had a good time. It was great, and I enjoyed it. And if you missed it, you missed it. Okay, so
Okay. Well, I missed
yeah,
it.
I know you.
I was on set. We were both on set, but I did reach out to both of you guys, congratulating you on what you were doing this weekend. We were all three booked and busy on our own sets, which is a great thing.
Oh, we was on 3 different productions.
We were on 3 different productions this weekend.
We're busy.
Yeah.
We're busy. Got things to do.
Busy. True.
Yes. Yes, indeed. So, okay, well, it looks like we all had an eventful weekend, and that's great. Am I lagging, y'all? Gosh, I'm not at home. Gosh, dang it. I'm lagging.
You're bad. You're dealing with some. It's okay. We're gonna make you work.
I'm gonna be in and out. Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah, if it gets too bad, just let me know and I'll just hop over to my phone. I have it right here, okay? Okay. Yeah, so family, like I said, at this time, go ahead and share the live if you haven't. Throughout the show, you'll see the Cash App streaming across the bottom. So if you feel, led to bless our game, please do so. And but at this time, we're going to go.
Wait, real quick before you go into the dilemma. For my birthday, I want all of our subscribers to subscribe to YouTube. I need everybody to subscribe, whatever. Hi, scandalize, sabotage. For my birthday, I need all of you guys to be a part of the I'm Just Saying community across all social media platforms. Okay? All right.
Okay.
You heard what she said. Okay. All right. So at this time, since we got the giggles, let's go ahead and jump into Daily Dilemma by my girl Mia.
It's the Daily Dilemma. What would you do?
Okay. So, everybody, I just told you guys I did join church Sunday, and I'm super, super thankful. And it made me. I'm scrolling on social media, and I know right now times are hard. Times are hard for a lot of people. And I seen this video on social media about a church, and I said, "Well, let me just pull it to the forefront and see what you guys would think if you went to church and this happened to you."
I, Roberta McCoy, given faith and stand in unity with the vision of perfecting church of sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participated.
Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000,
Okay. Well, I'm gonna work on the other 800.
well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
So this lady was only able, I guess, he asked for $2,000, and y'all know that is a multi-million Grammy Award winning singer. And he asked for, I guess, every member or every family $2,000. Unfortunately or fortunately, she was able to give a little over $1,200, and he said that wasn't enough. So a little over 12. Oh, there's an echo.
That was me.
Okay, so I would like to know, how would you feel if you sacrificed and gave under the amount that they asked for, and he blasted you in front of everybody?
I'm gonna say this right here. Times are already hard as it is. Food stamps better be gone. The government still shut down. It's already hard to pay your rent. It's already hard to pay your light bill. It's already hard to put gas in your car. It's already hard to work 8 hours to only get a check for $200. And this woman, it looked like her son was with her, brought up together $1,200 to give to the church. And you want to turn my money down that I work hard for? You try to say my money ain't good enough? And then you did it in front of the church over everybody instead of just taking it anyway and saying thank you and then have a conversation with me later after the church? Oh, no. I'll tear all them pews up.
Toya?
So I didn't get to watch the full video, but I thought he was asking for 2,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
And for the people who were able to give 2,000, that's who he was calling to the front. So when he told her, this is 1,200, I mean, what? It was my understanding that she was out of order as far as like he was not knocking the amount. He was knocking, the 2,000 people because he had asked for the 2,000 people to come forward. So when she came up there and it wasn't that, that's what it appeared to be. It was like, and it came across like he was unappreciative of it, but he was asking for the 2,000 givers first. And she came out of order from my understanding. I can't imagine. I can't imagine him knocking any dollar amount, because especially to do it like that. I think that, when people get a clip of something and how they misconstrue it and make it seem like he was bashing her and embarrassing her in front of the congregation. I want to say I didn't get to watch the whole clip, but from the little piece I saw, that was what I was getting from my understanding, was that's what it meant when she was out of order. And that's why he was like, that's 1,200, not you only got 12, where's your other 8? It was more or less, you came out of order when I was asking for the 2,000 givers, and here you come, and now, do I think he could have handled it better? just on the strength of life, absolutely. But that's, yeah. So I just think that that's what that thing was, which makes sense to me for him to say it in that manner. It's like, what are you, this is 1,200, because he's shocked. Like, you didn't hear the order. The order was for the 2,000 givers to come first. You know what I'm saying? So I think that was his reaction in that moment. And then that clip just went viral based on that little piece of, you feel me?
Yeah.
Right. So I'm gonna give him a bit of grace on that, but I still think overall he could have replied a little different on the strength.
That's my, if that was the case, then, and I'm gonna look at this two ways. If that was the case, then yeah, he could have said it a bit different, because sometimes, like we always say, it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
How you say it. Yes.
On the other side, I don't think that woman is deemed crazy or stupid, because if she had good sense to know that he was only asking for the 2,000 to come up, then I don't think she would have went up there. I just can't see it.
No, and I understand that. I understand both sides. I've never been a fan of a certain amount of money stand up. Oh, everybody with $100 bill, raise your hand. Everybody with a $20 bill, raise your hand. Everybody with a $1 bill, raise your hand. I've never been a fan of that. Somebody, broadcasting how much money you have, because there are people that will get their lights cut off for that look that, oh, I got whatever. And whether you got $1 million or you got $1, that's not gonna get you no closer. You can't buy God. Like you can't.
Okay.
You can't buy God. And I don't want that person that got $2,000 or the $1,200, or if you only got $1, they shouldn't feel away because they're not able to stand up with that $2,000 crew. So I just don't like that idea, the whole so much money, you get in line. And there was a line of people. And I'm new to the game. So I may be looking at y'all pockets and being like, I'm gonna hit y'all upside y'all head. Oh, you giving away $2,000? And I'm driving on a Maypop. Yeah, nah, I might have to reach out and lay hands on somebody. So, yeah, I'm not a fan. I don't like the way that scene was done. And like you said, people use clickbait all the time. That's exactly what we did. But I've never been a fan of public display of money in a church. That's not the club where people be pulling out all that money. Whatever you give is what you give. That's why it's in an envelope or whatever. I've never been a fan of that public display of money.
I think I found a response, and according to her response for the little bit that they have on here, she said, during the interview, McCoy made it abundantly clear that her pastor wasn't in the wrong and that he did not handle her rudely. He absolutely did not rebuke me. Now, there's a difference. There was a correction, because let me clearly state that pastor gave instruction on the lines to get into, she explained. So, I'm sorry. The reason why I can't accept that, because what if that was like damage control? What if he told her to say that? Just to try to loosen up the blow on the backlash that he got.
Right. And she didn't want to stand in a $500 line because, you know what I'm saying? It's too much image. And it does happen. I don't know if it only happens in the Black community. I've only went to predominantly Black churches. I have went to different race churches, but not that often. I've mainly went to predominantly Black churches. But there should not be, because your blessing is not going to be based on that amount of money. there shouldn't be a $2,000 line, a $500 line, a $1 line, in my opinion. So she may have gotten in the wrong line. I totally agree that she may have gotten in the wrong line. So she was handled because she was out of order. But in my opinion, there shouldn't be a $2,000 line, or those are the people up front, or a specialty section.
But see, go ahead.
It's just, I don't know. For some reason, I just look at it differently because even though I agree there's a better way to do anything, at the same time, when it comes to church, people harp on the etiquette more than the soul. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, I'm not saying that it was, you know, like you have your separate lines or whatever. If that's how he, you know, did it, if you have a seed of this amount, get here. I don't know what the purpose of separating the seeds are for and all of that. But if that's how he did it, okay, fine, or whatever. But at the same time, when it comes to church, it's like walking on eggshells because people are looking for something negative to say at all given times when it comes to our culture. And some of it be foolishness and needs to be called out. Yeah. But then there's also like this little clip. I don't think that y'all know how we are. If she was offended, if she was reprimanded and disrespected, I don't see her taking up for him, period. Because she had the masses on her side. So what would be the purpose of her defending him if it did really happen? I think it's just clickbait to keep us separate. I really do. I think that for the people who were there, who saw it, heard it, understood it, they don't have the issue. It's because it got passed around from that little piece. And y'all know how the internet do. And it applies to church as well. And I think it's unfortunate that it, you know, came across like that. But for some reason, I have a little bit more grace in this situation, just for the circumstance when people need to be worried about their souls being right instead of how much he's asking for or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's, yeah. It's a church hurt is at a time high. I will say that. Church hurt is at a because we forget that those people are not without sin. Those people struggle just like we do. They just have a higher platform. And I'm not talking about the ones who play. I'm not talking about the ones who fall short of the glory because they on purpose. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that in all retrospect, I think that, you know, he was doing it the way he was doing it. It came across like, what now? What? And I think he gave an honest reaction, like, what are you like? But because it's in church, it hit different as opposed to, you know, being at the job. Like, what are you doing? Like, or being at a production, or being at, you know what I'm saying? Because how would y'all handle somebody if y'all say, hey, we need all the leads over here, we need all the background over here, and the background is over here in the lead line, and they come up here, hey, I'm background, and you like, wait, what are you doing? And you're not saying it like you're not grateful that they're there to serve and help. You're just, that was just a natural, normal reaction because they didn't follow direction, which it sounds like what she did on this.
Yeah. I think she'd have froze a little bit.
Froze up.
No, I totally understand being in order and following directions. My thing is, I'm not a fan of this the $2,000 line, this the 50-cent line, this the $500 line. Like I'm not a fan of that.
Right.
It's not even the fact that you're out of line or you're in the wrong line. I'm not a fan that there is a $2,000 line, a public display of $2,000 when there are people in that church that's making life choices at the grocery store.
I don't think.
You know what? Here's what we have to quit doing. We have
Okay.
to quit. Can y'all hear me? Am I flowing?
Yeah.
No, we're listening.
Okay. Here's what I really feel like as our culture has to quit doing. Quit being ashamed because you're successful. Quit being, feeling that guilt just because you're doing better than somebody else. I understand there's people who's struggling and in the struggle, but I also feel like the people who are doing well, they should be able to feel good about it. They shouldn't always have to look down at the people who aren't where they are. They should be able to live in that and flourish. You know what I'm saying? And it's like we always try to knock down somebody who has more. And if they are happy about it, it's like you want to grab them by the shirt and make them humble. And I don't understand why we as a people, we do that. We do that so loosely. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And
I
see, I
understand
think,
there's people who ain't got it. But for the ones who can give 2,000, they're happy to do so because there's people who did, but for the ones who can't, it's no shame, it's no nothing, and you're just not able to do it, and it's okay. I don't feel like the 2,000 people should be less excited to give than someone who can only give 200. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm not saying that either. I'm saying that there shouldn't be a line, period, saying I'm able to give $2,000. Because if you're able to give $20, that's great. If you're able to give $2,000, if you're able to give $20,000, all that is amazing. What I'm saying is, in the sight of God, it don't matter if you got $1 million or $1. So there shouldn't be a line saying I'm able to give $2,000.
if you want to give, just give it. If like when the preacher say it's time to pass the collection plate or whatever, okay, just drop your money in and keep it going. I think it's one of those things to where the pastor and the other people in the congregation kind of want to see who's giving more, because if Sharon ain't giving, if Sharon only giving $5 every week, but then Tika can give 2,000 every week, I'm gonna go and approach Sharon, because Sharon, why you only giving 5,000 and Tika can give 2? You need to come and give some more. I don't need you to keep tabs on me on what I put in the collection plate. I can give you what I can.
But I don't think that. I don't. If they're addressing it, like if I give whatever I give, I don't think that a pastor should come and ask me any questions about it. I don't think that they should do that. You know what I'm saying? But I think that the $20 giver should be just as excited as the $2,000 giver. Period. If I'm in the $20 line, I should be just as excited to give, because that could be the last that I have, and let that be that, as opposed to, you know what I'm saying, as opposed to the division of, they, like I'm frowning upon the $2,000 line or whatever. It's just, you do have to be careful when it comes to money in church, because people, it's sensitive. It's sensitive, because the tithes, bring all the tithes into the storehouse, is not all monetary anyway, but I'm not going to preach to y'all tonight. Okay.
You better speak that. Now that is what you better speak on.
10% is not all monetary, but anyway, go ahead.
No, I totally agree.
And
I think a lot of times people forget that.
There you go. I just sent you a message.
Yeah, so okay. All right. I'm gonna do it now because it's irking my soul. Because I'm not at home. Because it's irking my soul. I can't take it.
My friend and her technical difficulties.
While you're doing, I'm gonna read some of these comments.
It's just because I'm not at home.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God, it's Troy.
Wow, that's a whole. You're back.
Maybe that's a little bit better. I don't know.
Oh, is that so much better?
Okay.
A lot better. Oh, it's a lot better.
You know what? Not too much.
You even sound better.
Oh, do I? Okay.
Yes.
Good. Okay.
Yes.
Good deal. Now, The only thing now I have to figure out. So, all right, y'all. Um, let me gather. Let me gather myself real quick because my stuff that I have for the next segment is on my phone, and I don't want
Oh
to. Can y'all see me?
no.
We
No.
can't see you, but we can hear you.
Okay, give me 2 seconds and y'all talk to the family because they know how we do. Don't worry about it.
Right. Okay. So some of the comments, I'm gonna read some of the comments in regards to Mia's segment. So
Okay.
ooh, y'all was talking, baby. All right. Start right here. The credit said it was still disrespectful and embarrassing. Sean said, "Let me see the envelope, Pastor. I made a mistake. I would have walked off." TC Barnes said, "Effective communication is very important for this reason."
I agree.
DeQuetta said, "I get up and walk out when they do that because now you're just begging and I'm not making you rich. They use the Bible as a gimmick." Sean said, "The church has gotten too political."
I totally agree.
Yeah. Sean also said, "I don't want to hear nothing else about no building fund." This church is built. The church is built.
No,
So
well,
what
I
are we
mean,
building?
there are building different things. And I don't mind giving to the church. I don't mind giving time, money, whatever,
Mhm.
resources. I don't mind that. Where there's a line, like I know my gift. My gift ain't singing, so I'm not finna jump up in the choir, and that's fine to be like, "Hey, Mia, you might need to sit this one out. The choir may not be for you," which they don't really have choirs no more. They have like four people, like they have praise and worship, but they don't have old school choirs that with the robe on and stuff like that.
I
Anyway,
love me
I
a
love
mass
it.
choir.
I could get in that choir.
Give me a mass choir. I love me a mass choir.
Give
I
me
don't need
a
five people up there with a microphone and try to sing and do a harmony when it's not gonna be a full harmony. Give me my mass Chicago mass choir, Mississippi mass choir.
Give me
Give
a
me,
mass choir.
give me a mass choir. Give me
Lord,
an
I'm
old Nancy.
running,
Give me
trying
an
to make
old Nancy
100
high
because
school. I'm okay with an old high school mass choir,
when you
like
walk in with the robe and you
HBCU
got to come in.
mass choir. I mean, give me that tambourine. Give me all that. I don't need no air, but just one person, five people singing, and they just doing this, looking at each other, trying. Could they go to rehearsal yesterday? Bring
That's
back
praise and worship.
the mass
Bring
choir.
back the mass choirs
Bring back the mass choir.
with the
All right,
robe.
Toya. All right, Toya. You better get us.
I'm
So we can
sorry.
get
We're
mad.
gonna start.
Have a
All
line for
right.
that. Have a line for the mass choir. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right, y'all family. As y'all can see, Mia then got baptized and then came with all of the good stuff. Yes. But no, seriously, sis, that's a beautiful thing. That's actually the most important thing on this side of heaven. So I'm so happy for you and your baby.
Thank you.
Yes. All right, y'all family. So we're going to go ahead and keep this train rolling. All right. Now, at this time, we're going to jump into our next segment on tonight. I mean, we in these streets.
We talking real, no sugar, no sweet, no sweet. True from the bottom, straight from the street. Hot takes hit while the headlines heat. I mean, we in these streets, yeah.
Yeah.
Yay. Hi. All right, y'all. Okay, so Mia Corte, I know I did not give y'all a heads up on this, but just follow your girl, okay? All right.
Okay.
Now,
All right.
Mia, I'm gonna start with you first. Now, y'all played this game before, okay? And all I need you to do is I'm gonna read a word or a phrase, and I just need you to give me the first thing that comes to your mind, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So Mia, I'm gonna start with you. It could be a word or a phrase I'm gonna give you, and give me the first thing that comes to your mind. All right. I only have 5 for you,
Okay.
so just real
Okay.
quick. You ready?
Ready.
You okay? Here we go. Do the right thing.
Spike Lee.
Get out.
Key and Peele.
When I say get out, that's the first thing you think of.
Key and Peele, the movie Get Out.
But When I say Get Out, you think of Keith?
Bill.
Right, but that's what you think of in real life?
That's the first thing that came to my mind.
Okay.
Like my mind is on movies, so that's the reason why.
I'm sorry. Okay. Here we go. You ready? Lean on Me.
Tattoo.
What?
Tattoo.
Friday.
Heyday.
Precious.
My kids.
That's cute. Okay. All right. So before I recap with you, Mia, I'm gonna go ahead and go over to Cortez. Okay. Now, Cortez,
Okay.
you ready? Same thing. It's 5 of them really quick. You ready, Cortez?
I'm ready.
Okay. Barbershop.
Ice Cube.
House party.
Drinking.
Drumline.
Nick Cannon.
Love and basketball.
Romantic.
Soul food.
I'm full as fuck.
Okay. Now, let me go back to my good Judy Mia, okay? I felt like Mia was catching on to what I was doing because she knows the segment. Because who thinks of Jordan Peele when you say Get Out? Like, I would be like, why? Like,
Because my mind is already thinking of movies. He said it too. He said Nick Cannon and
right. Okay.
my mind was
So,
thinking of movies. So it just
okay.
kind of
That's fair. But here's the point. Here's the point that I was trying to prove. When you hear movie titles such as Do the Right Thing, Get Out, Lean on Me, Friday, Precious, you don't immediately know what those movies are about. You know what I'm saying? When you say Lean on Me, if you never seen it, you would think that it has something to do with what?
Oh, like a friend, like I got a shoulder for you to cry on.
friendship.
Okay. Like Precious. What would you think that movie would be about?
If I didn't know, I would definitely think it's about a gem.
About a what?
Precious jewel. Jewels, gems, because they always call those precious gems, precious jewels. So I would have thought of a jewel.
Okay, and what about Get Out? You know, it's like if you've never seen Get Out, what would you think? Like Get Out is the name of the movie.
I would think of a horror movie because I would either say a horror movie or an action thriller because you only have enough time to get out of something. If we're gonna stick with the movies,
Okay,
that's good.
All right. I'm sorry.
Huh? What we doing?
Did y'all hear me?
No.
Okay, great. Okay, because like my background is loud. I'm sorry, my background is loud. Okay. Okay. So then whenever you think of movies like Barbershop, that alone can tell you what
the movie is about. It's about a barbershop.
Yeah. You expect to see something going on in a barbershop for sure, right? Cutting hair, you know, all of that, right?
You did.
Okay. Same thing with House Party. What are you thinking about House Party? You gonna be
drinking, partying, dancing.
Games.
Okay. Well, and Drumline got something to do with a band, right?
Now I see what you did. Oh, baby.
Okay. Love and basketball, right? I mean, it has something to do with maybe basketball and love and a couple or something. Same thing with soul food. They better be sitting around that table with some food, right? Go ahead.
There's 3 movies that you name in all that I've never seen.
Which is what?
Do the Right Thing, Love and Basketball, and Lean on Me.
You've never seen Lean on Me.
And here.
Wow.
And here.
Yeah.
Look at me.
Thank you, Mia. Thank you, Mia.
I'll be at your house Friday.
I'm gonna say this right here. So when the question said I'm Joe Clark, I figured that's for the movie Lean on Me.
Yes.
I don't know who Joe Clark is.
You know what? It was a very good movie. But now
It was
here's
an
my point.
amazing movie.
Okay. So here's the question I pose. When I think of indie streets or whatever, the topic on tonight is it has to do with titles. So when you see a movie title, um how important is it that people give a lot of thought into the name of their movie? How
Oh,
important is that?
to me, and I only can speak for myself, but to me, it is very important for me to choose the right movie title. Because Tor, you have been in my head before to where I would have a list of movie titles or stage play titles, and I'm like, this is what I have. These are the 3 or 4 that I want to go with. What do you think when you see these? Like, it's to me, movie titles is very, very, very important. And sometimes I won't even write a movie or a stage play until I have a title, because sometimes titles would give me what I want to base my show off of. So yeah, to me, movie titles are very important, and it has to be catchy, based on either my audience or the audience that I'm trying to write for. Because you can't write for every audience, but when I do want to write for a certain group of people, I would try to put together a movie or a stage play and a title that fit that audience. So yeah, movie titles are very important to me.
Yeah, I totally agree. I've never written anything, but I am in the process. I'm making some things happen for my 40th. So, and I even went to Cortez, like, what do you think about this title? What do you think? What, like the play on words and things of that nature. So, like, what's his name from Key and Peele, the one that wrote Get
Get
Out,
Out.
Jordan.
Jordan.
Peele. The
Yes.
movie title Note. I hadn't even seen the movie, but that title Note just seemed so amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I love the fact that it's about aliens. I hadn't seen the movie, but the first thing black people said, no.
Nope.
But the fact that the name of that title is Note, I love that title.
Yes.
There are some that I don't be too fond of. Even the title, "Don't be a menace to society while drinking your juice in the hood." Like, love that title.
But that's the movie. That's the movie.
But
That's the whole.
I love that. Like, there are some titles that you be like, but then there are some titles that you absolutely love. So I think that a title can definitely make and break a movie.
Sure can.
Right. And so that was my whole point in that was I didn't think that Mia was going to catch on to it. And so whenever you say do the right thing, you're not going to think of
Would have
Spike
been
Lee.
first. I
You
wouldn't
know
have
what I'm
thought.
saying? I think that if my segment would have been Indie Streets, you would have been like, do the right thing. Be honest. You know?
No, if that wouldn't have been your first title, I wouldn't have. Like, if you would have said nope, I would have thought of something completely different.
Okay.
But do
That's
the right
fair.
thing. That's like you saying
Okay.
Crooklyn.
That's fair. But yeah, so I just wanted to know that because when I think of, certain titles, I think it's important as filmmakers, playwrights, or whatever, anything that you are doing, you want to give some thought into it and not make it so simple where now you have the same title as someone else, right? Because it's just something, that is simple. But then at the same time, you don't want something like poltergeist that people can't spell when they're trying to go
But
search for it.
everybody knows what it is.
I mean, they know what it is now, but before they saw it, they're like, "What is it? Polter? What? You know what I'm saying?"
I was too young.
Yeah, so I just wanted to know, when I think about movie titles and stuff, you have some movies that tells a little bit about what you're about to see, but then you have those other ones that's, like Precious. You don't realize that's her name. You're thinking
Right.
gentle baby, you know what I'm saying? Something loving and all of that. And then when you watch it and you realize all this abuse and dysfunction and that was her name, Precious, and she went through all of that hell. You know what I'm saying? So that I thought that that was really good. And then you have people who do, you know, like a play on words. You know what I'm saying? To their,
Oh, words.
I love a play on words too to a title. So just wanted to
Ooh,
bring some awareness to, you know, filmmakers and playwrights. Just be mindful of what you know. Um, label
That
your
was good.
productions as, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you can see a movie title and you can tell there was no thought put into it,
Ah,
or it doesn't even match. Like you watch it and you be like, that's how I was with The Color Purple. I'm like, what? And then
well,
all I saw was them in the field with all the, you know, the
and
purple
sometimes it's just so
flowers.
small.
yeah, because they had a little small little scene where they say what the meaning of the color. They had their own little spin on the color purple. So
Yes. And
it's one of those, yeah.
yes, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. So all right, family, I just wanted to, you know, kind of bring that little awareness right there. You know what I'm saying? At this time, we're going to jump into a really quick commercial and stay tuned cuz when we come back, y'all know Cortez going to show out, okay? So, we'll be right back with some more of I mean, I'm just saying. We'll be right back.
For 2 years, they gave you the real in your ears. But now, it's time to bring that energy to the stage. Raw, unfiltered and in your face. Join me at F. Latoya B and I am Cortez. That's the Hit a Podcast, I mean. I'm just saying goes live in front of a studio audience. Hosted by Corey SB and C. Renee. With special performances by Prudence, the Alls, and Avi and Corey Cherry. Laugh, vibe, feel something. This ain't just a podcast. This is a movement. I'm just saying podcast.
Welcome back, and welcome back. Every now and again, it got to be some shenanigans. But y'all, family, listen. Shout out to Cortez for that amazing trailer because in less than 30 days, we will be live, okay? And if you haven't got your tickets, what are you doing with your life? Oh,
Right.
okay. Oh,
Right.
okay. Y'all don't want to see us in person? What?
No.
Oh,
Because
60%
pretty
do,
soon you're
but
gonna have to
you
pay to
know,
see us.
that part. That part. All right, let's keep it moving. So at this time, we're going to go ahead and jump into, let's talk about it. By my boy.
We need to talk. What's the word? What's the shock? Truth on the table, no walking around it. Time to get real, no doubt about it. Let's talk about it.
All right. Okay. I promise y'all that I'm not gonna get us shut down this week. Okay. I did skim through the videos. One of them I cannot upload because there is a fight. But we're going to talk about it because I do have the post. All right. So for the first one, girlfriend. Let me move the banner. Girlfriend catches waitress texting her man, "I'm the girl of the lemonade," then drags her out of the restaurant by her hair. So what happened in this scenario was the following, because I had read about it. The girl wrote the number down on the receipt. You know how the waitress would bring the receipt, leave a tip and stuff like that. Well, she wrote he wrote his number down because he went out by himself before. Wrote his number down on the receipt and gave it to the waitress. Okay. They come back again, and this time it's the girl and the boyfriend together. Of course, the waitress is there and noticed him. She's texting him. The girl looked at the messages, confronted the girl, and fought her in the restaurant. Who do you think is in the wrong in this situation?
Everybody but the waitress.
Why you say everybody but the waitress?
Because First of all, we don't tear up happy homes, but we will. We don't break happy homes, but we'll tear up an apartment. Obviously, they're in an apartment. They ain't in no happy home. Secondly, why would you take your girl to a place where you know that you giving your number out to, like, you like the bartender? Why would you take your girl there? Like, you never poop where you eat. Like, don't do that. Thirdly, girl, girlfriend, you already know he a dog. You ain't just realize it. You been knowing he a dog. And why you fighting old girl? Because she wouldn't have had your man number if he wouldn't have gave it to her.
Mm-hmm.
You mad at the wrong somebody. You mad at her because she taking her shot that he gave her the ball.
Because go ahead.
Now I'm just saying, the girlfriend, the poor waitress, she just trying to get a good tip. Poor waitress.
I mean, for me, I don't like it whenever the female gets mad at the other female. You know what I'm saying? Because she didn't violate you. She don't know you for real. Is the guy, the one you have the commitment with. You know what I'm saying? So for her to, would you say they had a fight or whatever? She, jumped on him.
Yeah, she
Foolery. You big mad because your man really did do that, and you look silly. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, and I think that put that energy where it belongs, and that's upside his head. That's who you are with.
That's who you need to hit.
Yes, he disrespected you. She didn't. And I just hate it whenever the woman always gets mad at the other woman or whatever, and then she'll go lay, right down beside him and give him a pass, but mad because that other woman he had an interest in. Like, it's silly. And I don't like it whenever the woman wants to jump on the woman. For why?
For why? For what? And
for why? For why?
Because if he didn't respect your relationship, why should she? She's not the one that you have an issue with. He is the one who disrespected you guys' relationship.
But I'm gonna say this right here. That waitress, I'm not trying to take no sides or anything, but the waitress should have read the room, because the moment that man came in up with another woman and sitting at the table, she had no commitment with him already. She could have just said, you know what, I'm not even gonna text him right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what though? I made a video, I made a post not too long ago that I'm not a good side chick. Like, I'm not the one to be a side chick. And maybe she's not a good side chick. Because if I like you, if I want you, and I like you, and obviously you like me back. So hey, how you? Because I wouldn't even been texting, hey babe, that's your cousin? What we doing? Hey. I am horrible side chick material. Because in my mind, you don't want nobody else but me.
I ain't doing. I'm not doing side nothing. That's too much work. I already got a 9-to-5 job. I'm not gonna go and do anything, and that's too much work. All right, for my next, this is for all my mothers. All right, I'm going to show you the post. Where is my son? Man left heartbroken after his girlfriend fakes a pregnancy for 42 weeks, has a full baby shower, and then admits the baby never existed. There's a video that goes with that. One moment.
I'm at the women's hospital trying to see my son get an ultrasound. This girl, she don't want to show my son. This shit crazy. Then I try to take her to she don't even want to show me an ultrasound. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. I had to drag her up here and she still don't want to get an ultrasound, y'all. Can y'all please tell me what's wrong with that? That don't seem right with me.
And the thing about it is, women do this shit for real, but go ahead.
I'm so sick of women thinking that a man can be kept by having his child. I am so sick of women who do that for real. Girl, just because if you ain't pregnant, but if you really want to be pregnant by that man so bad and you think that that's going to keep him, what?
And according to the story, Toya, I read the story, and it's a whole lot to read, which I can send y'all the link. He loved her. He did everything for her. He always wanted a kid and everything, and she played with his heart. That's just a small part of the whole story. But yeah, go ahead.
See, first of all, that's why they always be like mama, baby, daddy, maybe. But you don't do stuff like that. Number one, where is his mama? Because as soon as you said you 42 weeks pregnant, what are you, an elephant? How the hell are you pregnant so long? That's not normal. You need to be at the hot. We're not getting an ultrasound. We getting some money. Because what are you birthing?
We said that baby 2 years old. That baby.
What are you birthing, a toddler? Because it didn't dropped. I seen her stomach. It didn't dropped.
Foolery.
No, but that is things that you should ask. Like, we having a baby shower where if he loves her and if she loves him, there are certain things that he's gonna want to do. Like, oh, you don't just drop people out to get an ultrasound. But I'm finna go in here with you. We finna get this ultrasound. If you 42 weeks pregnant, we need to. Where is her mama? Where is his mama? Because there should be some parents involved that should have said this ain't right.
Yeah.
I don't know why I am a boy. You got sons. I got sons. Come on.
I just don't know why. I don't know why they play those games. Like, it just chaps my hide. I don't understand why they do that. Like, at the end of the day, when dude was like, "We here right now, you still don't want to go in there," that's because she's not. And that's not cute. Like, I don't know. See, I don't know. I mean, my experience was different. Every time I end up being pregnant, I was like, oh, we pregnant. Oh, we pregnant. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, I'm pregnant. No, I'm just tricking you. I'm pregnant. No, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? It was not on purpose, for real. Like, what? Oh, goodness.
Y'all think I cry a lot now. Baby, I cried.
Do you hear me?
The worst day of my life. Every day was the worst day of my life. But yeah,
Aaron said, did he never go to an appointment? No, he didn't. According to the story, she told him she didn't want him to go. That was the first red flag. And then she also said she agreed with y'all. She was way overdue.
You birthed an elephant.
But then it makes me mad because then you have, women who always complain about men not being there. And then you get somebody like him who wants to be there and be involved. And then you playing games and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Foolishness.
That's just how life goes. You meet so many people like, oh, that's a good man, Savannah. And then you have these bad women.
Foolishness. And
I'm telling you now.
I can't.
The question said, then you'll put him on child support. All he got to do is act like he wants to be with her, and she dropped the child support attorney general. Won't fool with her no more.
Well, I think that she probably was trying to get pregnant, and she tricked him saying I'm pregnant so that she could get pregnant because he may have been pulling or she on birth, whatever the case may be. She was trying to get pregnant, in my opinion, and after you say I'm pregnant, then he not gonna pull out no more. He gonna do things a little differently. So she may actually get pregnant. Cause you're like, where your cycle at? What is going on?
Can you block Aaron? Can you block Aaron from the group? I can't. I'm done.
Yeah, and then she talking about you ain't did nothing for the baby. Ain't no baby. Like,
ain't no baby.
And I feel like a lot of women get this confused, which I would be woman, like, y'all know I'd be 40 next week. But if I were to get pregnant, I won't. I would be a woman that won't do nothing. Y'all would be tired of me because I'm telling you, you're going to have to feed me, clothe me, bathe me. Because if I were to get pregnant now, in my 20s, when I did get pregnant, I was able to rip and run and do all these things. But if I were to get pregnant at my big age, y'all got to take care of me. Y'all got to take care of me too. Everybody.
girl.
I
But
cannot.
that's all I have, y'all. I only brought two because when Mia sent me the Marvin Winans situation, that was actually my third topic for today. When she sent it to me, I said, you know what? I'll just stick with two today because these two may end up having a long conversation. I noticed that we will have long conversations on my when I do three. So I kept it with two, but next week I have some other ones in the chamber that is gonna be up there. So yeah. But yeah, that's all I got. Thank you all so much. And back to you, Toya.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, family. So thank y'all so much for hanging in there with us. The hour has came really quickly. And but at this time, we're gonna go ahead and jump into our final thoughts.
Final thoughts. The moment's near. Time to reflect. Let it all be clear. One last jam before we part. Final thoughts. Straight from the heart.
All right. Now, Corte, go ahead and share with the family any final thoughts that you have on tonight.
The final thoughts I have for tonight would be the church. I have not stepped foot in a church in a minute, but I will say this. When I do go back, I do want to go with y'all one day. I do want to go with y'all one day to y'all church. I do want to get back in church. Me and my mama talk about it all the time. But anyways, I want to get back to how church used to be, the old school ways. They pass the collection plate around, you put your money in if you have some. If you don't, you tap it and you keep it going. The mass choir, a good sermon. And then we go eat a piece of fish or a piece of chicken and a piece of bread, and we go and buy our business. I want to get to that because that was the real preaching then. Now preachers preaching off of iPads and cell phones, but we ain't going down that road. But yeah, that's my final thought. Let's take politics and everything out of church, and let's just go back to the old school way and get the word that it should be given. That's all I have.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
It's my birthday, and I'm about to be 40. And so, no, for real, my final thought is because it's a little different because you know how people do for New Year, they always do their reflection and thing. I reflect during my birthday, like what did I do from 39 to 40? And I want to say I love you guys. And thank y'all for rocking with me. I don't care what say, unroll your eyes. I love you guys. Thank you guys for rocking with me. And I want everyone to follow our YouTube page, our TikTok page, our Instagram page, and there's so much that I'm trying to get together in my mind right now. My mind is all over the place, but I'm gonna have an announcement for you guys, for all of you guys, next Wednesday on my birthday. I'll be 40.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess that's the announcement. Go ahead.
Okay. You can tell us this week that you're pregnant, but go ahead. Oh, we'll wait.
By Jesus. They gotta be Jesus, baby.
I just want to say, real quick, final thought. Again, as I stated earlier, filmmakers, playwrights, just be mindful of your titles. You want something that's like engaging and thought provoking that will make people want to watch your movie prior to even seeing it. So make sure you put thought into what you're labeling, your movies. And then every now and again, do a play on words, do something that's so intriguing that people are shocked when they watch it based on the title that you picked to draw them in. It's not just an easy giveaway, based on the strength of the title. So yeah, that's our final thoughts on tonight, family. At this time, we're going to jump into our really quick announcement that we have that y'all are already aware of. Y'all could really say it with us.
But real quick, Aaron sent 99 stars tonight.
Yeah, shout out to Aaron for 99 stars. Thank you so much for loving on your good podcast. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. We appreciate it. Now, at this time, family, November the 15th. It's going down, okay? You see it. We are doing our first live show. Now, we have over half of the tickets already gone, but why wait until the very end and then try to text us and call us so you want to last minute come through the door? No, go ahead and get your tickets right now. They're free, okay? And be up in the building. My dad is going to be up in the building DJing. Shout out to DJ Sleepy, who's going to be on the ones and twos, okay? When I tell y'all he is a phenomenal DJ, he been doing it all my life. All right. And but yes, it's going to be a great time. So I just encourage you to get your tickets and be up in the building. Mia?
Oh, because I'm like, there's another one. Oh, okay. So we're still talking about it. So listen, this is a big deal. I have been thinking about it. I come with your good knees, because I'm gonna have 40-year-old knees by that time. Come with your good knees, because you're gonna drop down and get your eagle on. We are going to laugh, maybe cry, mime, dance, twerk, party. We got merch. We got merch on deck. Send us your sizes, because you gonna want merch at this. So go ahead, just start DM my sizes. Because we got merch, and you gonna want it. Because I'm just saying. Okay, Cortez.
All I gotta say is I'm gonna need y'all to be there, because I'm gonna need help with these two fools right here. Yeah, right there. Those two fools right there. We have a very awesome show. What y'all see here on the lives or when we in person, we taking it up times 10 for our first live show. And we have some amazing people working behind the scenes to do this with us. We have our entertainers, Prudence, Avi, Corey. We have our host, C. Renee, Corey. We have our production manager, Mr. We have our DP, James. We have our DJ. Would you call him DJ Sleepy?
DJ Sleepy.
Yes.
Don't sleep on Sleepy.
We have
that part.
We have our wardrobe stylist, Mimi. Like, there's so much, and we're doing this in a theater, y'all. We're not doing some community center or somebody front living room or back porch. We are in a theater, so we're doing this for y'all. Thank y'all so much. And hold on, did y'all see that comment?
Yeah, what? No, we internationally known.
No, that's my coworker. Hey, Shy. Hey, Boo.
Yeah, we're on the microphone. We do ship to Canada.
Yes, that is my good Judy right there. Yes.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So I mean, we should see you in the building as well. If you could make a way, please come. See your good Judy sitting over here. Wait a minute. I just said that. I don't share my Judy's.
Yeah. And Judy is my word.
We over here just agreeing, and we
I mean, listen, she's from Canada, y'all. Quit playing, okay?
They got
if I call you and you don't pick up, I'm gonna say, oh, she must be speaking the shot.
Oh, she done went to Canada.
I'm in Canada.
She went to Canada. Over there riding elks.
Listen.
But y'all make sure y'all get y'all tickets. They are free. It's on all of our pages and social media. So please get your tickets. They are free. Be in the building. Come and celebrate this major milestone for us. We have been 2 years in this podcast game. Y'all don't understand the hard work we put behind the scenes. Y'all don't understand how much it takes to do this every single week. Yes, we may skip a week, but we still working, and we come back that following week just as hard. We want a break. We do. But we love to be with y'all. And so now we would love for y'all to come in the same room with us as we do this thing, because y'all ain't ready.
Right.
Y'all is
Man,
And
they have
make sure-
no idea.
No idea. And make sure y'all come cute, okay? Because y'all heard him say Duhan's gonna be up in the building filming live. Okay.
Oh.
Emmy nominated.
So
Y'all talk about Emmy award winning and Emmy nominated Mr. James Duhan.
that's him.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
So he's not coming with the iPhone 17. He coming with the okay.
Yes. Yeah. We actually gonna be
That
studio
part.
production. We're gonna be studio production that day. Studio.
Yes.
So pretend like you got free tickets. You're gonna see the Talk or the View or the Steve Harvey
Yes.
show. Oprah, Wendy. We're gonna be in there, but we're gonna add a party with it, so it won't feel like dragging, or it don't feel like they just sitting there talking and we just sitting here. I'm tired.
I'm gonna have a time.
No,
Right.
you're not gonna be, and you're gonna be interacting with us because we got some stuff for y'all. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. Back to you, Toya.
Yes. So, family, we just encourage you to get your tickets. Okay, we are over halfway. Have those tickets gone. So you will definitely want to be up in the building. Okay. Now, family, we want to thank y'all so much for tuning in with us. I know I had some difficulties on tonight. Listen, every now and again, that's just what I do. Okay. I don't have my stuff together. Okay. But we want to thank y'all so much for tuning in with us on tonight. I'm your girl, LaToya B.
Mia F. Baby.
And it's me. I am Cortez.
I mean.
I'm
just saying.
Hold on.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll see you this time, same place, same time next week.
Hold on, Toya. Before you kiss goodbye, why would we get to the very last before we go? I'm just
saying. Because you don't be you be like, who gonna say it first? I'm just saying. Yes, that part. No, but seriously, family, thank y'all. And yes, we will see y'all same place, same time on next week.
Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you all. Catch us next time. Don't miss the call. I'm just saying, keeping it real, always true. See you next week. We'll be right here with you. I'm just saying.